From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday out there. Today is the first day of May in 2026. Let's go ahead and dive into our latest video. Taking a look firstly at our regional map, and as you can see, there's not a whole lot going on. We are pretty quiet out there today. And temperature-wise, we are a little on the chilly side, but looking at the radar picture, there are a couple of little spots of some very light rain showers. One out here in Cherry County, Nebraska, another one down here towards McCook and Lexington, Nebraska. Some very, very light rain showers. And then in southeastern Iowa, Cedar Rapids down towards Ottawa and New London, we're seeing some very light rain showers as well. Other than that, though, we are dry today across the region. Temperature-wise, we are seeing those temperatures in the 50s across the region. We're at 54 in Sioux Falls. That's about 10 degrees below average for this time of the year. We should be in the low to mid 60s. We're at 55 in Aberdeen. We're at 52 in Watertown. Going out west, it is slightly warmer, 59 in Pierre and Mobridge, 61 out in Rapid City, 52 in Custer. And down into Nebraska, we're at 57 in Valentine, 61 in North Platte, we're at 61 in Grand Island, 55 in Norfolk, and 57 in Omaha. And into Iowa, we're at 55 in Des Moines, 52 in Fort Dodge, 52 in Spencer, we're at 52 in Cedar Rapids, 55 in Sioux City. Up into Minnesota, we're at 52 in Minneapolis, we're at 54 in St. Cloud, 52 in Marshall, 50 in Rochester. So you get an idea. We're in the 50s today, which again is below average for where we should be for this time of the year. Beginning of May, we should be in the mid 60s for this time of the year. Now, also looking at this map, you can see some different colors here. Have a look. We have the light blue colors in southern Nebraska and southern Iowa, and that's where we have actually frost advisories in place for tonight into tomorrow morning. So we are expecting frost in any of these spots you see in the blue and purple. Now the purple shaded areas, that is where we have freeze warnings that are out for central and northeastern Nebraska into southeastern South Dakota, northern Iowa, and southern Minnesota. Sioux Falls is included, Sioux City, and then over into Marshall, Minneapolis, and Rochester areas. So the purple, let's go ahead and read this off. Freeze warning in place for sub-freezing temperatures as low as 28 degrees is expected, again, for tonight into tomorrow morning. And this is saying frost could harm sensitive outdoor vegetation. Sensitive outdoor plants may be killed if left uncovered. Take steps now to protect tender plants from the cold. So that is the latest wording there from the National Weather Service. Again, they put these out for those of you out there that grow crops and vegetation. Just be mindful of this and take the necessary precautions. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment, but first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested in partnering with T Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. All right, switching gears now, let's take a look at our futurecast outlook for our region. As we head into your weekend, we are going to see a dry forecast for the most part. Now, Saturday, late afternoon and evening, there could be a few very light, spotty little rain showers across eastern and central South Dakota, and then maybe into southwestern Minnesota, maybe even the Sioux Falls area Saturday evening. Something to keep an eye on. But this activity, whatever happens out of this, not expecting to be anything bad or strong, nothing like that, just some light, very light rain showers. And then on Sunday, looks like we could see some more very light rain showers scattered across southwestern South Dakota into the panhandle of Nebraska. You can see there. It's kind of where we're looking at for that. And otherwise, though, really this weekend is going to be really nice. I mean, we're seeing lots of sunshine. It's going to be not a lot of wind at all, very little wind, and overall a really nice weekend temperature-wise too. We'll dive into the temperatures later. Now looking ahead here, looking into next week, it looks like on Monday we could see some rain showers across Iowa and Nebraska, something we'll keep an eye on there. Other than that, though, fairly dry forecast for Monday. Now, again, still just watching light scattered little rain showers, little pop-up showers that are going to be possible on Monday, but that's kind of been the theme of this forecast, right? We've been seeing that already the past few days, and we're kind of going to be stuck in this weather pattern for quite some time now. Now, Tuesday of next week, it looks like we could see once again in western Nebraska, north central Nebraska, maybe even southwestern South Dakota, could see some more very light rain showers. And then on Wednesday of next week, looks like things are going to dry out. Not really seeing much there. Same thing with Thursday. Now, Friday, looks like next Friday, a week out, we could see some more very light rain showers across the area, but overall, confidence at this time is low in that. But for the foreseeable future, we do not see any systems until May 12th. So taking us out May 12th, that is 11 days out. That is our next chance of moisture, at least according to what is being shown in the European model. Now, take this with a grain of salt, as I will. I'm going to take this with a grain of salt, too, because this is so far out. Anything over 200 hours gets really dicey, and you can't really predict much of anything past 200 hours out on the models. But it just gives us some thoughts, some food for thought here as we head into the month of May. What are we expecting to see? Well, it's funny I mentioned that. Let me go ahead and show you this map. Have a look at this map. This is a look at the precipitation forecast outlook for the month of May. Have a look here. You can see the far southern United States, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi. Those spots are going to be above normal, looks like, according to this map. But, and again, I didn't make this map. This came from the NOAA, and this is what it looks like for the Northern Plains. Look at this map. We are looking very dry, and I don't like that I have to show this map, but, this is what we're looking at for the month of May. What they are thinking at the NOAA is that the month of May is going to be a very dry month for the Northern Plains. You can see the Aryan tan and the darker tan colors. That is where is going to be the driest. So that would include, central, eastern South Dakota, portions of North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska. So our entire Northern Plains coverage area going to be affected by this. So if this plays out, it is going to be a dry month of May. Now, let's hope that this map is wrong, because we're all aware that we are very dry out there still. We are still in a pretty severe and extreme drought in a lot of locations across our region. So we definitely need more rain and more moisture, and hopefully we get it. Now, while I'm on this graphic, I might as well show this as well. This is a look at the month of May temperature outlook. So you can see the western and basically the entire western part of the country here. We're looking at much above normal for temperatures, and I thought this was very interesting. The Pacific Northwest, out of all locations across the country, is where we're looking at to be the most above normal for temperatures. For the climate averages for the month of May, what they are forecasting at the NOAA, this is what they're forecasting the Pacific Northwest to be the warmest and the hottest spot. Now, the gray colors, that is where we are looking at average. So average compared to normal for the month of May. Sioux Falls is in that, eastern South Dakota, eastern North Dakota, Minnesota, Iowa, eastern Nebraska, all included there. So what that means is there's not any trends that are suggesting warmer than normal or below normal. We're kind of going to be right around average. Now, east of us into the Great Lakes and Ohio Valley regions, that's where we are looking at below normal temperatures for the month of May. It's going to be interesting to see how this month plays out because, you know, it's the first day of the month, so we're already looking ahead for the entire month, and we're definitely trying to figure out what is going to happen in this month. We definitely need moisture. That is the bottom line, and hopefully we get it. All right, so now let's take a look at our 10-day forecast for the Sioux Falls area. Tomorrow, your weekend forecast looks very nice, 60s to low 70s across the area. Now, on Monday, it looks like we are going to see more of the same. It's going to be upper 60s to near 70 for a daytime high. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, middle part of next week, it looks like we're going to start to cool back down into the 50s. And then late next week, looks like we're going to warm back up into the 60s and 70s. Overnight lows in the 30s and 40s. And also, we're not seeing a lot of rain chances in this forecast either. So a overall fairly dry forecast. For the Aberdeen area, similar forecast. We're looking at 70s for your weekend. It's going to feel really nice. Hopefully you guys can get out and enjoy the nice weather this weekend because next week we're going to cool things back down into the 50s. And then by the end of the 10-day, back into the 60s to low 70s. So a little bit of up and down, but overall we're kind of steady in the 50s and 60s and low 70s. Overnight lows also in the 30s and 40s. And once again, for Aberdeen, not seeing a lot of moisture either. For the Pierre area, similar forecast outlook, 70s this weekend. It's going to feel really nice, lots of sun, little to no wind, and very warm temperatures into the 70s. It's almost a perfect weekend, it looks like. So get out and enjoy it. Next week, we're going to cool back down into the 50s Tuesday and Wednesday before warming back up in the latter part of next week. Overnight lows in the 30s and 40s also, and for Pierre as well, we're not really seeing any moisture chances either. For the Rapid City area, we are seeing a warming trend this weekend, around 70, and the 70s tomorrow, near 70 on Sunday. Low 60s on Monday, then we're going to cool things back down Tuesday and Wednesday again into the 50s, and then by the end of that 10-day, warming things back up into the 60s to low 70s. And once again, not seeing moisture for Rapid City either. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, drop a like and also drop a comment down below. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. And also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well so you don't miss any of our content over there. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Have a great weekend out there, and I'll see you guys on Monday.